Emmanuel Macron and France could lose hundreds of millions of euros in the fallout of a no-deal Brexit, as worrying new analysis for his nation was laid bare. The French president has emerged as a crucial figure in Brexit talks as he steps in to pile pressure on both the EU and UK. Brussels has warned the UK that it must open up its fishing waters to EU vessels if it wants access to the European markets. Mr. Macron is one of 8 leaders of coastal nations pressuring EU negotiator Michel Barnier not to compromise on these demands. Prime Minister Boris Johnson called Mr. Macron earlier this month, stressing the need for a breakthrough in talks. A Number 10 spokesman said in the call, Mr. Johnson confirmed the UK's commitment to exploring every avenue to reach an agreement. They added, he underlined that a deal was better for both sides, but also that the UK was prepared to end the transition period on Australia-style terms if an agreement could not be found. However, with neither side showing a willingness to compromise, and Mr. Macron standing firm with his demands, a no-deal Brexit looks increasingly likely. In 2019, the head of France's main farmers' union warned that a no-deal Brexit could have a severe impact on French agricultural exports. Christiane Lambert of the FNSEA union said French wine and spirits producers would be hit hardest, as their sector had a £1.1 billion (€1.2 billion) annual surplus in trade with the UK. She told broadcaster France Info that the British are very fond of Camembert and Brie. Ms. Lambert added, many exported dairy products would come back to Europe and push prices down. The apple sector would also be badly hit. France is the biggest supplier of apples to the UK, and then there are French vegetables and cereals. She also said that the UK would revert to third country status with a no-deal Brexit, and it could restrict imports. That's our fear. France has an annual surplus of about £9 billion (€9.86 billion) in trade with the UK. About £2.75 billion (€3 billion) of that surplus flows from French agricultural exports, making the UK the third largest market for French farm goods.